Hi friends, it's Audrey and welcome back to my studio. I can't believe it is March of 2021 already. Isn't it crazy how this year is flying by? So I am here today to share my crafty mind map for March. I am here with CLIQUE Kits International, and I'm using mostly products from various different kits from CLIQUE Kits. So for those of you that don't know, what a mind map is it's a diagram used to visually organize information. I do a mind map each month. In my planner, I'm using an Erin Condren planner here. It's an Erin Condren life planner. So I do a mind map each month, which sets out the goals for my month. They're just some goals. There's not every goal. Things to do, things to clean, places we're going, things like that. So a mind map is hierarchical. It shows different relationships among pieces of the whole. So the main focus of my mind map is the month. So March is the month. And then it's gonna focus on or showing relationships with the month. So, or things to do during the month. So like date day at the beer festival, brewing my husband's birthday, planning for my garden, International Women's Day. So that's just loosely what a mind map is. So each relationship or each piece of the whole connects to the central theme, which is March. So without further ado, I am going to jump in and show you how I brought together this mind map. Thank you so much, friends, for watching. Have a good one. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm putting the mind map in my Erin Condren planner, so it goes right before the month. It's gonna go right here. I'm using paper from the CLIQUE Kits International, a Simpler Life collection. I believe it is a Jen Hadfield paper. The Simpler Life collection I think is still available in the shop. It was from the fall of 2020. So I usually start my mind maps with making a list. So I'm making a list of the month because this is a crafty mind map for the month. So I'm going to start with a list, and I'm going to group, because when I build my mind map, I'm going to group the different things that needs to get done. So going out or activities we're going to do is going to be in one area. Different things that are happening during the month, like I forgot to put St. Patrick's Day in here, but spring forward, first day of spring, you know, sort of holidays you could call them, is going to go in one other area, and then things to do is going to go in a different area. So the whole idea of a mind map is to have a central goal or action, and everything's going to branch out from that. And I'm going to explain as I go along what is going on. But I wanted to show you what I did here. So I'm using this paper from the A Simpler Life collection. But this is too dark to draw on because remember, I'm going to be drawing and stamping with ink, mostly black ink, but I'm going to do some color ink, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. But I'm going to be stamping with mostly black ink here, and that's going to not show up really well on here. So what I did was I'm just going to glue on a piece of white paper on top. So this is kind of creating a border. And I wanted to show you what I did. So I took this is a piece of paper this March from the Phoenix collection, which was from the winter of 2021. And I cut that out first. This is just a digital cut file from my stash. And I didn't really like that because it was just too busy. So I decided to go ahead, but I kept it here so I can show you guys. So I decided to go ahead instead and use this March, which is the same as the paper. So, alright, so this is so I'm going to glue this white paper on here. You want to make sure, if you're putting your mind map in a planner, I mean, I have done mind maps or crafty mind maps, which is what I've come to name them. But I have done crafty mind maps for just to tell a story, but every month I do a mind map in my planner, which is sort of my goal list. So if you're going to put it in a planner in a book, make sure that you are doing it with all flat two-dimensional items, because if you have any raised surfaces, you're not going to be able to write on it. So before I glue March down, what I'm going to do is, because March is the springtime, I've got this set of stamps from Alexandra Renke, which I got from CLIQUE Kits, and I am going to stamp using some Distress Oxide inks. There is some distress oxides available on CLIQUE Kits right now if you want to match this look. But so I'm going to use some Distress Oxide inks, and I am going to stamp some flowers here. So now I picked some fairly lighter colors here. So I am using Fossilized Amber, which is pretty much the only I do actually, hold on. I'm going to stop this. Okay, friends, I should have thought this out a little bit more. So I decided to make it one color. So I grabbed my Antique Linen, my Fossilized Amber, Spun Sugar, and Kitsch Flamingo. I got rid of the green one, Mowed Lawn. Because basically when I looked at the back here, I saw how they did it, how they put the different wording in there. So I kind of really like that, especially since it's International Women's Day in the month of March. It'll be neat to put the different languages for, and I'll pick one word, so I'll do luck. So I'm believing, so I'm saying fortune, luck, gluck, and probably suerte. It's probably luck. So I'm going to stamp those down first. That's kind of going to create a background. It's not necessarily going to be a mind map. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp those down. Okay, so I just wanted to translate, and suerte does mean luck. I pretty much only speak French, is my other language other than English. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get these stamped down. So this is going to be my background. Alright, so I use these Huggies wipes and a paper towel to clean off my stamps. So I do that as I go along to keep them nice. And I want to put March pretty much in the center, so yeah, alright. So I completely put that backwards, the fortune. So since I'm early on in the game, I'm going to get a different piece of paper and start over. Okay, friends, we're back in business. So I don't think this bottom paper is going to stand this again if I screw up, so I'm going to not screw up again. Alright, so back to getting this done. Alright, so now I have my words on, and I realized I redid this whole thing and well, whatever. I put fortune wrong. So now I'm going to, so fortune is going up, but the other ones are going down. Whatever. It's fine. So now I'm going to put the word March on here. Okay. So now I have my base down here. So now I'm going to start building my Crafty mind map with the goals. So I am going to draw or stamp right over the flowers. This is going to be the only color, of stamping color. The rest is going to be in black. So the next thing I'm doing is I've got this girl from Coco Loco. This is also from CLIQUE Kits. I am not positive if it's still available, but because it's International Women's Day, I am going to stamp her down here. So I like to do the stamps first, is usually what I will do, and then I will go and I'll stick the stickers or die cuts or things like that in there. So I am going to put her down, and I usually use VersaFine. This is an older stamp pad, but it's usually what I use. It's good, VersaFine is good with more detailed stamps like this girl. And then once I've done something, I cross off what it is, what I did. So, alright, let's keep going. So this is not from, this is a stamp set from The Paper Person. This is not from CLIQUE Kits. Alright, so this is a stamp set from Feature Craft. This also is not from CLIQUE Kits, but I'm using it. Alright, so this is was in the Attitude of Gratitude set from Feature Craft. Alright, I'm not sure where it cut off. Sometimes this camera will stop, and I'm not sure why it just stopped. But anyway, so I used some of the, I went from stamps and I switched to the stickers. I used these stickers from the Attitude of Gratitude kit. I used stamps also from the Attitude of Gratitude kit. These stamps are from Coco Daisy. They're not from CLIQUE Kits. But I am using them because I have some cleaning to do. So I'm going to use one of the cleaning stickers up here. And then I'm going to use some of the stickers on what's going on for the day. So alright, so the last kit I'm going to dip into here is the Phoenix kit, which has some of the quarantine stickers from Simple Stories. This kit is from CLIQUE Kits. It was an add-on kit, and I believe it's still available. It's also got some of the Hello Today bits and pieces. Are good for what I need it for. So, alright. Alright, so I pretty much just need something for Dennis's grooming. Dennis is my dog, and I'm not sure what I want to use for that. I'm gonna X out these because, and the chair. I need the chair and the dog. Alright. I actually got everything on there, so I'm just gonna put this away. I like to have a fairly clean space, so alright, so I got everything on there. This is gonna be the chair delivered. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I will fill in what each thing is. Okay, so once excuse me, once I'm done filling everything in, what I do is I connect it. So now I start by connecting it to the central theme. So everything that is happening gets connected to the central theme, which is March. So again, I'm just going to go right through the flowers because remember they are the background. And I take care not to intersect the lines. Every once in a while I have to. So like here, I have to go right over the beer festival. That's okay. Alright, so the chair being delivered, I can't connect it to March. It's just not gonna, there's no way I can go through it. Well, maybe I can, actually. I think. Okay, so once I have all the main ones connected to March, then I go through and what I do is I connect the... So I had to intersect a line. Every once in a while I don't plan out properly and I have to intersect a line. So, gosh, I hate spring forward. Alright, so now what I do now is I connect the secondary ones. So anything that is connected to each other is going to get connected. So they all, it shows how the goals are all kind of interwoven together. So relax relates to both going out, date day, getting the chair, being happy, drinking. That's all very relaxing for us. So those all get connected. Drink, read, and be happy gets connected because it's drink, gets connected to the brewery. Dentist grooming is not going to really get connected to anything. The beer festival, we are staying home. We are staying home for the chair being delivered. We are staying home for St. Patrick's Day. We are flattening the curve, so we're staying home. So you can see how it works. Okay. And I'm going to connect the projects to International Women's Day because this will get connected to her. I'm going to do spring. I'm going to connect that to cleaning because it's spring cleaning. And I'm going to connect spring forward to that. And then this flower is going to get knitted there. And that's how it happens. So there you go. Oh, and you want to sign it. Alright. So there you go, friends. There's the Crafty mind map. Thanks for watching.